Hey everybody, welcome back. It is Saturday, so earlier in the videos we were kind of be broke up here. A couple days this week, during the week did some stuff. We got some footage of, so today we've got a full day ahead of us. We are going to be, we got to get some cattle work done this morning. They're having issues with the saddle loader at South Farm. Bram's heading over there to help Cody with that. Robbie's gonna get going on feeding cattle this morning, get that out of the way. Get it up. They come out easy once they go. Nice. We have to go probably a couple more times. There a roll pin in that? That's what happened. Oh, the lighting's horrible in this. I don't know if they'll be able to see anything. So what we got going on is, you can see that shaft coming out of there, the sprocket on it, that got bent. That chain piled up, came off the sprocket, piled up, and then that runs at a lower RPM, a high torque on there to spin the whole silo motor as it comes around. And with that torque, it just bent itself pretty much. So Cody and I are gonna try to do is get that sprocket off. We got a pipe, and we're gonna see if we can bend it back, because everything inside is good. It's just the outside, so we're gonna try to do it without taking everything apart. So we got going on one bolt, other side, we can't get it off. All the other three came loose. We did find out that shaft over there is bent, we're talking about, is actually broke. And we got to dig into that, get that shaft out of there. So that's what we're doing now. Just like that. Perfect. Well, obviously not perfect. No, should be able to just pick it up. No, it should slide right out. Just like that. So there you have it. That is the, that's what we had to get off. So we'll clean it all up. That gearbox, obviously it's just slid right off. It just slide right in there, bolts go through. We bypassed a little bit of time here. We were struggling there. You see we had to get the grinder out. We had one we could not get off, it rounded it right off. The silage is very corrosive and rusts everything. And this hasn't ever been off that I can remember. I've had this little box off because the gears got all chewed up in there. From the same thing, but we got an issue over here with that little pulley right there. It's a tensioner, sprocket I should say, not pulley. And this gearbox is shifted. You can see right here this piece of angle iron right there, or that plate, should be straight. So that's all twisted, and then that's probably what played the role of run, because the chain got run off, bound up, and then just twisted that and then snapped the roll pins inside there. That's what we gotta get fixed. All right, got the camera back on. Wasn't an easy job. Well, seen up in the silo, we ended up dropping the whole gearbox down, and right here's the drive that spins the silo loader around. So what we got happening, we got it all pulling apart. It's like a wheel bearing here, wheel bearing there, one on each side. And so this was the shaft right here. This was bent. This shiny end goes into here, and this was bent. Oh, roughly at about a not a good angle. So, and the pin ended up being sheared out of the brass gear in there. So we got little pieces of that left over. We just drove out of each piece. I had to welded like a collar on here out of a bearing, or a piece of, actually it was square stock we ended up using. And then use some bars to be able to pry and get this popped out. And now we're gonna get her back together. So we're not gonna use a solid pin. It looked like to be a tapered pin that was in there, because one side of this brass was bigger than the other. So I just drilled that out. I'm gonna put a hardened bolt through it with just a nut. That'll give us enough, because this is under a lot of torque because it runs really slow, and it's got to push silo loader spinning in a circle up there. So I want to make sure I got enough, something hard enough in there to keep that from breaking again. This isn't easy, but we had to take this whole thing out of there. So yeah, that's what we got happening. Now we're gonna get her put back together. There you have it, it's back together. Everything's back in there. Should run good now. So that's the plan. So we will find out here shortly. Loader done and up and running. We are gonna get some tillage equipment out. Get ready to start seeding oats. get it greased, check the air in the tires, and go through some wheel bearings, check, just double check, make sure everything's good. And the seals are leaking. Everything looks pretty good. So that's our plan. Morning, everybody. It's the next day. We're gonna try to get some oats in the ground today. I'm gonna get the 7150 up and running this morning with the disc on it. Get that ready. Grandpa's gonna go out, show him a couple things on how to operate. He's gonna go disc some ground where we spread manure, so he can kind of work that up, and then we'll come back through with the digger, get the clumps, get the manure in the ground, and then we got another field, so we're gonna do just a sliver up here, straighten out a field. It kind of curves in with the road. We're gonna kind of straighten it off, just turn it into hay. And then we got another, we're gonna put about another 10 acres up on the hillside there, because we got some stuff we combined last year, planted oats in, and the seeding didn't come. It was so dry, and it was a bad spot too, and the whole field is just garbage. So we're gonna end up taking that out. And then up at the Lee farm, I think we're gonna be putting in about 10 acres there. Landowner, he wants some hay put in, which is just fine. He doesn't use it. We'll use it, but he just likes it there to help with the erosion. It's kind of got a slight wash. We don't work that ground in the fall where that's at, just to prevent that wash. So, but he's over their family, the century that they've been running it, they always put hay on there every 5 years, every once in a while, that 10 acre spot there behind the woods. So we're gonna do that for him, make the landowner happy. And yeah, so that's our plan here. Hopefully before we got a big storm coming here Tuesday. So hopefully we can get some stuff done today, get this day running. Moving pretty good. We got to take tires off the back of the stock trailer too, or office trailer. We're going to get them sandblasted and clean, get new tires put on there. The right tires. Old truck tires aren't the best to have on your stock trailer when you're hauling cattle around. So we got to get that set, get that fixed up good. So we're going to get them off so we can get them out of here. And we've got a bunch of baby calves on the ground. We got to get some calves tagged. We got a new set over here behind the barn. We got to get in. Calf's brand new. Old cow. Probably one we shouldn't have let get bred back. I don't even know if she's gonna have enough milk for that calf. So we got to get him in, check him out. We got a little sick one inside the barn there. We got to get some pills in, and hopefully we just could get him out in some sunshine, some vitamin D. Hopefully that helps them out. It's nice and dry. They shouldn't be getting sick in this weather. Should be just eating and sleeping, these little calves right now. So that's our plan. Then we'll get that thing hopefully running today, out in the field here. Hopefully by lunch we'll be out there seeding oats. So stay tuned. Know how to do this. Okay. All right, let's get out of here. are off that trailer, get them sent down, or get new tires put on, and then we're gonna get the rims blasted and repainted as well. As you can see, they're all rusted up, and get them nice and cleaned up. Now we're gonna get this guy started, and how many of you know about old farmhouse internationals? But so you check the oil. And this might need a little, get a shot of oil. Oh, she's dripping right there. As I shut it. So this one, it should run out then. Yep, we're good. We're good. So, I was told growing up, as long as it's between the two, you're good to go. So yeah, now we're gonna get this gassed up. Oil's good. Get the fuel in it, or gas in it, and we're gonna get the Grangio filled. And Cramp's gonna head out now. He's got done disking the manure in. He's gonna go out and start digging. He likes to get everything precise, so he's gonna walk it off, count rows, do whatever he wants, get everything straight lines how he likes it, and then we'll get her seated down. Touch it with your finger? Nope, gotta add some water.
It's down just about to my finger.
And we'll still add some.
Yeah,
Make sure she's full.
Warm.
Yeah, once it gets hot, it needs to overflow, it'll overflow.
But it's gonna be warm today.
Yeah. That'll do.
I never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show.
That'll do it. Should we write the date down? Might as well. Got a marker. So what we got here is we've been marking down the date that we start planting oats, which has always been the first thing that we plant before we get into corn and soybeans or anything else. Oats is always the first thing we plant. So each year, starting in 1989, is when we started keeping track of it anyways. We've been farming obviously a lot longer than that. Been 100 years prior to that date. So pretty much 100 years after our farm was established, we started tracking out when we start. Every year. Earliest we ever started was March 30th, 2010. So other than that, it's usually April, May, mostly April. But now today is April 14th. Gonna get started today. All right, everybody, that's gonna be a day. We got almost all of our oats planted today. Everything at the home farm is done. Robbie's up finishing at the leaf farm there. He was about half done. We got all the oats in him. That's as far as he's gonna get. Once that's empty, he'll be done for the day. And we might have to pick up a few more bags down here at the elevator. We'll figure that out when it comes. But yeah, that's it for this video too. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like the videos, spread the word. Check us out on TikTok and Instagram as well. Brand puts some stuff on there every once in a while. And again, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.